Things to go along with Mr. Benson's statement, I guess, about E470. I was at a Metro North Development Council meeting, and this is where business owners and elected officials get together on various topics. E470 did not take a priority that particular day. Mr. Johnson was to be my replacement. He did have a grandbaby, which more than excuses him. I think I answered this on your email, on your notice that you did on the website. And this is not the place for that type of information. Also, I want to thank all those who expressed the concern for my mother-in-law. She's 91 years old, and that's the reason I was not here last week. It had nothing to do with having a leave of absence or quitting or whatever other was the rumor of the week. I guess it impresses me some that when I don't show up at a council meeting that everybody worries about me, but I wish they would have called rather than making up stories. The other one is, as far as McDonald's, I don't know how many of you saw the little article or stuff that was on paper. The McDonald's that opened on the mall was actually the McDonald's I got hired at when I worked for McDonald's. I was a store manager at that store, and the difference between what it is now and what it was then is like night and day. But again, if anybody wants to see my resume, all they have to do is come see me, and what difference does it make? The other thing is there's a McDonald's going in Bell Creek. My son has no financial interest in it. And even if he did, it would be wonderful for the city. The fact that people out there want an investigation into my son and my family over a McDonald's. My son owns McDonald's in the mountains, and he owns them in Castle Rock. The only reason that we even know about this Bell Creek is that's an uncle of one of the people he works with. They probably own 50 McDonald's. I am becoming a little distracted and disappointed in that it seems that there's this small little clique of people who will, they remain nameless naturally, who think that there's nothing better for them to do with their time to figure out stories they can tell. I am term limited in 29 months. You're not going to keep me from being reelected, because I'm not going to be reelected. It's now time to get a life and start doing something more positive. It just seems that as soon as somebody comes in against or on the other side of an issue that I take, then they need to put these stories out there about me that are just lies. I mean, they're not even partially truths. I went through the same thing with being a policeman. I don't know how to make you stop. And, but, you know, I just wish there are so many volunteer organizations that we have here in the city that you could be putting your time into instead of trying to pull our city back to where it used to be. It's not going back there again. Yeah, I just have one more thing though, Kat.
Why don't you comment on what you just said though?
Okay. And hopefully this person is out there tonight, but I got an absolutely wonderful email from Jasmine from Commerce City. And Jasmine, you are so right. And I appreciate the information that you gave me. And yes, you're correct. And sometimes it is hard because you forget that there's more Jasmines out there than there are CC Speaks or all the other ones that are out there. But you know, it's just time for us to decide that the city is going to go forward. It's not going to go backward. We're going to do good things, and we're going to continue.